Bartholomew Cubbins could hold his tongue no longer. "And it's going to keep falling," he shouted, "until your whole great marble palace tumbles down. So don't waste your time saying foolish magic words. You ought to be saying some plain, simple words." "Simple words? What do you mean, boy?" "I mean," said Bartholomew, "this is all your fault. Now, the least you could do is say the simple words, 'I'm sorry.'" No one had ever talked to the king like this before. "What?" he bellowed. "Me? Me? Say I'm sorry? Kings never say I'm sorry, and I am the mightiest king in all the world." Bartholomew looked the king square in the eye. "You may be a mighty king," he said, "but you're sitting in OOBLECK up to your chin, and so is everyone else in your land. And if you won't even say you're sorry, you're no sort of king at all." Bartholomew Cubbins turned his back. He started for the throne room door. But then Bartholomew heard a great, deep sob. The old king was crying. "Come back, Bartholomew Cubbins. You're right. It is all my fault, and I am sorry. Oh, Bartholomew, I'm awfully, awfully sorry." And the moment the king spoke those words, something happened. Maybe there was something magic in those simple words, "I'm sorry." Maybe there was magic, something magic in those simple words, "It's all my fault." Maybe there was, and maybe there wasn't. But they say the moment the old king spoke them, the sun began to shine and light its way through the storm. They say that the falling oobleck blobs grew smaller and smaller and smaller. They say that all the oobleck that was stuck on all the people and on all the animals of the kingdom of Did just simply, quietly melted away. And then, they say, Bartholomew took the old king by the sleeve and led him up the steps of the high bell tower. He put the bell rope into his majesty's royal hand, and the king himself rang the holiday bell. Then the king proclaimed a brand new national holiday in honor of those four perfect things that come down from the sky. The king now knew that those four old-fashioned things, the rain, the sunshine, the fog, and the snow, were good enough for any king in all the world, especially for him, old King Derwin of Did. And that is the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed listening to Dr. Seuss's book, Bartholomew and the Oobleck. Thank you for tuning in, and maybe you learned something new. What would you do if you lived in the kingdom of Did when all the oobleck was falling down? Do you think Bartholomew Cubbins was a brave character for standing up to the king and trying to warn the people of Did? What do you think? Happy Read Across America Week, everyone.